PG was saying that in practice you had asked to do some field goal block, and they saw something there. What was it that made you want to do it? Is it something you've done before?
Yeah, I mean, I just always had, like the momentum that I think that I can block the kick, field goal. So I went, I think it was like week 2, and I went to go ask coach. I was like, hey, I think I can either come off the line or I think I can jump up the middle. And I think I could potentially block it this season. I can definitely get a couple blocks. And, we tried it out in practice. I was able to execute. Today it showed up. I was able to get that done. Scoop a score, put my team in a good position.
Did you feel like you were getting close? The earlier one looked like you were real close.
Yeah. I was getting real close on some of the kicks, and then, obviously I had the one where, I had the roughing pass or whatever. But I definitely feel like I was getting closer and closer on each one that I had. But, obviously I didn't. But I think definitely down the line, I can make some more couple of blocks.
What is your vertical lead?
I don't even remember. It's been so long. I think it was like a 38, or 37. I'm not sure.
Do you feel like the fourth quarter is something you guys can build off of today?
Yeah, I mean, like Coach always say, we just got to have belief. We just got to be able to just execute those plays, make those tackles with our one-on-ones. Ultimately just get those 3 and outs and win the game.
So rare on plays like that, big play like that, for there not to be a penalty or something going on. As you're running down the field, are you kind of wondering if anything's going on behind you?
No, I won't worry about nothing. I didn't even try to look back. I was just trying to catch my breath, to be honest, running down there because I knew I was going to be tired. But, I feel like it was kind of like a legendary play for me. Probably the best play I've ever made in my NFL career. At the end of the day, I still helped out, and I was still able to get my team in a good position to win. For me, I just feel like I could have did a little bit more in the game to get our team in a better position. But, we all seen the outcome. But, at the end of the day, we got that belief still. So down the stretch, we're going to get the win.
Will, from a pass rushing perspective, they were down 3 offensive linemen, starting offensive linemen. You guys, I think, had 1 sack, but they had like 7 holding penalties. So it was kind of hard to evaluate. How do you guys feel like you did in the pass rush today?
Yeah, I mean, we wasn't really worried too much about that. We just got to win. I feel like we definitely did good in the pass rush. We was able to hold them a couple times. Some of those times we was able to get out. Those plays right there, we just got to execute a little bit better. I definitely feel like we did good.
How you feeling?
I'm straight. I'm good. I mean, I went back in the game, so I'm straight.
Did you have to talk your way back in the game there because of the situation?
What you mean?
Like, because it was such a close game there at the end, would you have gone back in normally?
Yeah. I mean, I had to go through the concussion protocol, so I went back in. So because I passed the concussion protocol. So
how do you guys kind of compute this, where you made this comeback in the fourth quarter, you fought, you showed something today, but you came up short on the scoreboard?
We got to stop coming up short. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we know we got fight in this because, we came back. So we gotta finish. I mean, I don't know everything that happened because I wasn't on the field. I wasn't out there. So, but yeah.
I'm sure you got updates as far as what was going on as far as like Will McDonald blocking that, taking it in for the touchdown. Talk about the emotional roller coaster it was, because at one point you guys were down 17 points and you actually came up and took the lead.
I mean, I wasn't really thinking about all that because I was in the middle of the protocol. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I was excited, but I was still trying to finish that so I could go back out.
So what's the defensive approach on that last? I know you only came in for the end, but on that last defensive series there, you obviously know there's a line that they can't get to for their field goal kicker. So you have to walk a fine line between being aggressive and not being too aggressive?
I mean, I guess you could say that. I think I came in at the last minute, so I don't really I didn't even know where the kick sticks was at when I came out there. So, yeah.
Saucy, you was a little surprised that Baker went for 233 today with his basically a whole backup offensive line.
Oh, yes. Definitely surprised that happened.
Big picture, Sauce, 0-3. How do you guys bounce back?
I mean, it's the beginning of the season. Like, obviously, that's not what we want. That's not what the fans want. That's not, that shouldn't be the case. But, like, we stand positive about it. We would love for everybody else to stay positive about it because it's 0-3, and we got a lot more games left, and things could change in the snap of a finger. All you need is one, then, they start coming in. So, that's that.